Hi, I'm Pete, and this is a Cubezz unboxing. Here we are with another order from Cubezz, and this package only took about 2 weeks to get to me, which is excellent. And here in Canada, as you can see, we're back in the Puzzletorium 3rd edition here in Ottawa. And pretty happy with this whole thing. All right, put the knife away before someone gets hurt. All right, so let's see what we got here. Not really a box filler per se. Just a whole bunch of puzzles that I really wanted. Oh, look at this. It looks like I got a little... Oh, it's a little Halloween decoration. That's what it looks like. Well, that's really cool. Blood drip necklace. Wow. Okay, that's great. Let's put that as part of my Barbie costume for Halloween. Okay, so this is one of them. Ooh, this is one of them. And one more. So, and it's entirely empty box. Don't need the box anymore. Okay, well, what am I going to look at here? Well, let's start with this one. I really don't know what this was supposed to be. It's on my my list as Yuxin Little Magic Corner Helicopter 2x2 Magic Cube. So, yeah, not... I was kind of hoping I didn't have this, and that's basically it. Looks like the box might be... There's all the info for the box. You can show that to you right there. Oh, okay, yeah, corner helicopter 2x2 Magic Cube. So that's exactly what they said it was. And it looks similar to some of the other ones I've had. But this is kind of cool, a little 2x2 turning, and then, what is it, corner turning. Oh, this is going to be fun, yeah. And, of course, the full color plastic. Okay, so it's corner turning, but do I see a helicopter turn as well? Wow, yes, indeed. It also has helicopter turn. So, very, very cool. And it's sort of a class of puzzles like this one here, where, yeah, you have... In this case, it's helicopter turns, and then I think it's Cube turns as well, yeah. So, yeah, I really always enjoy these little puzzles. I'm not quite sure. Oh, yeah, this is another possibility. This is the Lim Cube. It's also a 3x3, and it has Cube turns instead of the... It looks like it might be a helicopter cube, but it actually has... just the Cube turns instead. So very cool. So that was one of the things I got. Just took a chance. Really had no idea what it was. I'm very pleased with this. This is going to be fun. Quite interesting. All right. So that was one of my purchases. Now they're saying Senso. Call it Senso. I think this is what we used to say. Shengshao, but I'm not 100%. You can tell me if indeed that is what's happened. They just changed their name, and I'll show you the info on the box. So it's showing. I think it's showing different aspects of it. Now this one is according to my notes here. Senso Circular 5x5x5 Cube 4 IV. Okay, so 4. So I assume that there are other variations of this. I just decided to try this one here. So I really do like circle puzzles. And oh wow, look at that! Some instructions. Okay, what do the instructions say? Oh, they actually give you some... Wow, they give you some spoilers in the box. That's sort of good, sort of... That's very interesting. Actually, give you some algorithms from the looks of things. We'll just put that aside, and then the box, we don't need the box anymore. There you go. I just made your box more valuable. So one of the questions I had about this is what the configuration of the faces are, because the different circle cubes have different configurations. So this is, I guess, a 0 face where the outer ring turns, outer ring, and this is what I understood. This one would be entirely circle faces. There you go. Yeah, so entirely circle faces, but a 5x5, and it does have the inner corners. Wow, that turning is fantastic. Okay, well, that's yeah, very happy with that indeed. Wow, that is something. So yeah, so how's this gonna look then? Yeah, so that's what it's gonna look like. Now I can compare this. I got a few of my older circle cubes or crazy cubes, and so as you see, the highest one I ever had before was this 4-layer, and this is a Diane and MF8, and I think that this is also a full circle cube. Yeah, it is. So I may actually have a bit of a kind of a head start on figuring out how to solve it, just because I've solved this quite a few times, but it's been a while. So it's going to be fun revisiting these old puzzles, and yeah, it's going to be a kind of a fun experience. So this was the 4-layer with the little corner pieces, and then I had this 4-layer with without the little corner pieces, and I'm not really sure what the difference was. As I say, it's been a while since I solved these, but I am looking forward to it. Just for fun, I got out one of my crazy 3x3s. This is configured as okay, I can't read my own writing on it. This was a very fun set that we've had, and you could just, all you needed were 2 of these, and then you can make any of the different configurations of faces. Yeah, so this is fantastic. Very happy to have this. I'm gonna really enjoy solving it. Okay, so those are my 2 so far. I just put them up here. And now you see the Megaminx, the Flowerminx, and the Crystal Pyraminx in the background there. And the reason for that is this beast right here. Huge box, MF8, and you can actually see a little bit of what the contents are. It says 9cm dodecahedron puzzle. Kind of nice. So they have quite a few possibilities here. They have the Megaminx, the Bohemia, the Virgo pentagram, the Curvy Starminx. Interesting. A multi-dodecahedron, which I don't have. Pentultimate, and so it says dreidel. Well, that's interesting. I don't think I've seen that one. Dreidel puzzle. And then avoid pentultimate. Well, these are the same puzzle, right? You get the stickers inside. Okay, crazy Megaminx. Okay. And 2 different crazy, what? Okay, this is interesting. I have a crazy Megaminx that has multiple inner circles. That is crazy. Multi-dodecahedron, which I don't know how that's different from over here. And then the crazy crystal, that's what they're calling it, the crazy crystal. Wow, there's quite a few of these. Kilominx, Starminx, Gigaminx, Curvy Copter. Yeah, so yeah, there were quite a few of these. No babies, 0 to 3. Got to wait till they're 4. And yeah, so this is the one I got, which is the Crystal Megaminx Plus. That's what it was called, and I think MF8 might call it something else. So before I throw the box away, yeah, it just says Crystal Megaminx. So that's what it is basically. What MF8 calls it. Look at this. So a Megaminx that has circles but really looks much more like a Pyraminx crystal. Well, let's just take a look at some of the turning here, and then we'll. The first thing I noticed, which wasn't apparent in the photos, is that the inner hole has a sticker that's the same color as the face. That was very clear on the stickerless puzzles, but it wasn't clear on the black body stickered puzzle whether they had those, and of course they do. So that's good. Well, that turning's quite nice. It's very tight, which is fine for a very complex puzzle like this. Yeah. Okay. Quite happy with that. All right. Well, how do these circles do their thing? Okay. We can see that as you turn this, it's a zero face. And as I understand it, it's a zero face all around. Yes, it is. Okay, so it can be. Okay, it definitely requires some breaking in, but I think it's certainly workable. Probably requires some careful alignment. Well, that is very, very cool. Okay, turning is certainly acceptable out of the box. Stickers look really good. MF8's been doing a great job lately. Well, let's see how this compares to some of these other dodecahedral puzzles. So it really looks a lot like the Pyraminx crystal, which is a fantastic puzzle. It really does look like that, right? However, we have these little, inner circles, and they have to be managed as part of the solve. So, for example, yeah, we can do that. Ooh, and of course the dodecahedral nature of it. Wow, that is already just a couple of very simple turns here. Yikes. Okay, this is going to be interesting. I noticed that the circles doesn't quite go back. You gotta finesse it a bit. Maybe turn a little past and go back, but that's all right. It'll get as I get used to it. I'm sure it'll be fine. So it really does remind me a bit of the Crystal Pyraminx. This is the Flower Minx, which is just an edgeless Megaminx. And I know there are some that are a little less fancy than this. This is an old, I think this must be an old Manfrotto one. So certainly if we look at the corners, yeah, that's pretty much. But again, we have those inner corner pieces. So I don't know. I think the least it looks like is a Megaminx, because the Megaminx has got a very shallow cut. And when we look at this, it's taking, so you'll notice that to be equivalent to a Megaminx, you see these edges would have to go. So it's definitely not really comparable too much to a Megaminx. I think the closest is the Pyraminx crystal. I think probably if you were to scramble it and just solve it as a Pyraminx crystal, I think you'd be able to do the outer part. And then you'd be left with the inner circles. Very cool. Wow, that is something. All right. Well, very happy with my Cubezz haul. My MF8, my Crystal Megaminx, Crystal Megamix Plus, whatever we're gonna call it. My Yuxin Little Magic Corner Helicopter 2x2. Really looking forward to scrambling that up. And this is going to get me really working on my circle puzzles, my crazy puzzles skills. This is the Senso Circular 5x5x5 cube, variant 4, and you've seen what that looks like. So presumably there's some, we'll be able to figure out what the other variants are. There must be variants 1, 2, and 3 at least, right? Okay, so, and I got some puzzles in the back, some of my haul from different puzzle hauls from earlier this year. Also, I have, as honorable mention, my very puzzle octahedron fragmentation. Now, that puzzle sat on my shelf of shame for several years, quite a few years, in a scrambled state. It's a jumbling puzzle, and it was a lot harder than I expected. I accidentally scrambled it before I really understood how it moved. Then I decided that the best thing to do after accidentally partial scrambling it is to just scramble the rest of the way. And yeah, it took me a long time to sort it out. But I think I understand this puzzle now, and it feels really good to finally solve a puzzle. It's been just kind of sitting around on the shelf of shame. So do let me know. Do you have any puzzles on your shelf of shame? And you know, maybe we shouldn't even call it that, right? The shelf of future success. I don't really know. Yeah, but do let me know down in the comments. And also, do you have any of these puzzles? Are you getting them? What are you interested in getting in the puzzling? Maybe there's a puzzle I haven't seen yet. All right, well, that's it for this video. As always, I do appreciate any other comments or questions or suggestions you have. And until next time, thanks for watching.